Yo, and welcome back to Tales of Art. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some Mabinogi G15. As we're bringing back the doll now for Portia. As usual, there's no music because I don't know why, the glitch or something. Unless Philia doesn't have music, which is weird. You would assume it'll have its own theme. Portia's reading Bossino's letter intently, oblivious to everything else. The letter's deeply creased. She must have read it many times. When she finally notices you, she greets you warmly. Hello. Oh, you brought the clown doll. Thank you so much. The doll is really cute, isn't it, Ursula? Anyways, did Pyrrhic say anything? Talk about the money. I see, so Pyrrhic didn't know Bossino after all. I kind of suspected that, actually. I'm sorry, I'll give you the money for that doll. Portia gives you a bag of gold. I don't have much gold in the house at the moment. I'm sorry, but I'll give you the rest next time. He glances down at Bossino's letter tenderly. I know what you want to say. You wonder why I love penniless bragger like Bossino. No, not really. I don't really care. That's your choice, honestly. My father hated him for those very reasons. He said that Bossino's words have no credibility, and the lies are the only thing that comes out of his mouth. I can't really argue that. I always known what Bossino was. So yeah, she is like Kaya. Suddenly, Portia lifts up her head and stares deep into your eyes. Have you ever been in love, Ursula? Has just the thought of someone ever made you want to cry tears of joy? That voice cracked. Or fill your heart with more warmth than you ever thought it could hold? Have you ever felt love like that? No. Portia smiles sadly and takes your hand. Someday you will understand. Never. I don't romance anyone in games. You should check out my Baldur's Gate 3. Shadowheart is pretty upset I left her hanging during that party. And Lazelle is pretty angry I didn't take her up on her offer. Like, I just want to be the good friend, the buddy. No need for romance. Love transcends all logic. That's just what love is. Can't explain it in a way that would make sense. I gave up trying to make sense of it long ago. I told myself many times, silly girl, don't fall in love with a man that's all talk. But Bossino's smile, his gaze, my own composure just melts when I'm with him. But now is not the time for this. I still have so much to do. Portia looks at you apologetically. I can't read for shit. I have one last request. Please ask Hans and Tara to draw my portrait. Since Hans is Bossino's friend as well. That's what you said last time. He will draw for free. At least, I hope so. Good luck, Ursula. What? Damn, I like how she just left me hanging. I believe that's... oh, this won't do. She sounds just like, good luck, take care of the bill. Well, while I'm here, I might as well pick up the Grandmaster for a Bard. So I can get Harmonic Saint eventually. A lot of people here. I hope it's just a normal shadow mission. Let's go, it is. That's good. So I keep getting like Pekka Dungeon. Now I can't solo that. This I can at least solo. Man, Arcana really makes Grandmaster mission easy, huh? Or unless they toned it down a bit. He frowns at hearing Bossino's name. Also, that prosperous noble fool. I heard he died at sea on a tiny wooden boat like an idiot. I guess he's still alive, spouting the same old nonsense. I remember seeing his face long ago, but I have no business with that man. Whatever he told you, you can forget. Now, if I model the portrait, if the model I'm to draw is not in front of me, portrait will cost you 50. Such are high demand these days. God damn it. Not happy, Hans puts the 50,000 gold in his pouch. And please describe Lady Portia's appearance, feature by feature. What's her hairstyle? Long straight hair. I see. Now what color is her hair? Blonde. God, lastly, what color are her eyes? They're like blue, right? Really, how unexpected. In any event, I think I got it just a moment. Monstrosity portrait with ease, stroke by stroke. Okay, it's done. Please take this to Lady Portia with my compliment. When you meet Bossino, fellow, kindly advise him to stop telling lies. Oh, I can't read it. Oh, wait, she's putting it in her chest. She gonna make him pick? Portia is sleeping standing up. Her head bobs gently with her breathing. Upon sensing your presence, she opens her eyes slightly. Okay, it is blue. Oh, welcome, Ursula. Ah, you brought my portrait. Thank you again. I'm such a lucky person to have a friend like you. She shakes her head and rubs her face, trying to wake herself up. So what did Han say? Is he really friend of Bossino? Tell her the truth. Yeah, that's what I thought. You said a portrait cost 50,000, right? Wait here, I'll give you 100k. Wow. She hands over a big bag full of gold. I knew Bossino couldn't have that many friends, but that doesn't mean I love him any less. I love everything about him, even his imperfection. Bossino might talk big, but I know he loves me. Portia smiles radiantly. My friend tried to talk me out of this too. Tell me that there were hundreds of elves better than him. Oh, isn't that racist? Or that I should marry. Wow. Like, the hatred between the elves and giant are still there, somewhat. To think they would recommend a giant over him, a human, who's pretty neutral, that's pretty wild. I wonder sometimes if I was doing the right thing, but then I think of Bossino and all my doubts would vanish. I imagine his sweet voice, his lovely smile, his soft hands. She suddenly grabbed her hands and pressed his heart against her chest. You feel her heart pounding under her hot skin. Here, you can feel it, right? This is how he makes me feel. Why does it matter to me, ma'am? I literally do not need to know. Look, if you love him, you love him. That's your choice. You're free to make it. I'll stand over here and judge you silently. I feel it. He gently removes her hand. It tingles from the touch of her skin. Anyway, Bossino was the only person who could ever make me feel this way. Until now, that is. What do you think, Ursa? Do you think Bossino will make me happy, or could father and my friends be right? Well, I'll be unhappy. She stares at you imploringly. Her eyes move to your lips, and she watches you expectantly. Oh my god. Where's the choice for? I don't know. I don't know you and him well enough. I feel like he would love her, and he'll do whatever he can to make her happy, even to the detriment of himself, really. But on the other hand, I feel like he will cause unnecessary trouble for her. I'll just go with he will make you happy. Yeah, we'll be fine, right? As long as we love each other, Bossino and I will be happy. He and I will be fine. Oh, when you have to tell yourself that. She speaks happily, but there's disappointment on her face. But I will not disregard my father's will. He may be gone, but I still want to honor his wishes, okay? Bossino will have to answer the riddle my father left. I'm sure Bossino was clever enough to solve it. I thought we are fated to be together. Now, Ursa, could you look away for a moment? I need to prepare the 3 boxes. She turns around and opens the gold, silver, and lead box. She's not being so careful, so you can peek if you want. Do not look. Alright, I'm done. You can turn around now. When you turn around, you notice the portrait frame sticking out of the lead box rather than the conspicuous, ignoring your gaze. She places your warm hand. What the hell? Why give me the answer? I'm assuming she's gonna say, pick the box that represents me. Majority of people would think, because she's a high-class lady, she'll put the box in the platinum gold or whatever, the high-end box. But it's actually you shouldn't judge the book by its cover situation and just choose the lead box. This is a small gift from me to you, Ursula. This is a pen that my grandfather made. She said it was to keep me safe since I was so reckless. It's a bit rusted now, but it should still work for you. Please think of me when you wear it. Why? I'm getting a mixed message. Do you like me too, or are we just like extremely intimate friend that I just met you literally, what, 3 days ago? Does she not have friends, or is she always like this? It's what I want to know. Where's her friends? Let me ask her friends. Boston, no, it's nothing. I know you, Ursula. I know you will make the right decision. You want me to... Okay. Well, she wants to obey her father, but she also wants what she wants. So she wants me to tell him. I will just tell him. You can go now, and please come to my wedding, Ursula. You must be, okay? After the wedding, I might move far away, so please don't forget. Oh, Portia's pendant. Talk to Lucas in the main maka. Hard mode Rundo. And this dungeon teleport thing's pretty good, isn't it? Lucas puts on a big smile under his thick beard, acting strangely friendly. He welcomes you. Hey, why is it so hard to meet with you these days? I'm missing you, you know? You must be tired coming all this way. Here, drink. Oh, come on! Because he's outside now? Here's a fruit salad if you're hungry. Lucas pours you some refined whiskey and pushes a lovely salad your way. So I heard the rumor. I hear you gotten quite friendly with Portia, eh? Through my own sources, I learned that the riddle is about gold, silver, and lead boxes, and find the one that contains a portrait. I'm sure you know which box is the correct one, right? I calculated my processing in main maka, and they came to about 10 billion gold. It's promised if I marry Portia, you'll have it all. Think about it, you can make friends easy, but not mine, so what's the answer? Gold box. Gold box, got it. I'll trust you and go with that. But for satisfied smile, Lucas pats your shoulder. Whatever, I'm going to propose a Portia today. Come back tomorrow at this time. If I end up marrying Portia with the answer you gave me, all my wealth is yours as promised. Alright, bro, good luck. Oh, I was about to say, do I actually have to wait for him? Lucas looks like he's been waiting a long time. As he sees you enter being while he glares at you. Hey, you lied to me. Did Portia make you say that knowing that I would come? Whatever, I don't need Portia. Women. The world is filled with them. I just really don't like you, man. You're like the most disgusting guy ever. What happened with you and Bella and then all this other situation? I don't know. You're like worse than Manetta from My Hero. Lucas calms down and continues. By the time I arrived at Portia's house, Palada was already setting. In the red sunset, Portia's blue eyes were more captivating than ever. Toward that came for the public proposal. She led me to the boxes. She then told me to read the text on each box and make my selection carefully. Of course, at that time, I was going to choose the box you told me to choose, but... well, I pretended to read the text, at least for Portia. The pale lead box read, who chooses me must give and hazard all he have. So I thought, give something for what? For some lead? I thought the inscription was trying to threaten me, so I didn't care for that box too much. Man puts everything on the line when he absolutely knows that it's worth it. I said I shouldn't yield to some lead box. That's a silver box. They read, who chooses me shall get as much as he deserves. Pause for a second, I began measuring my worth. Objectively, of course. Well, then I have noble blood perfectly suited for her. Looks, wealth, charms, all perfectly suited for her. No one else comes close. But then I read the inscription on the gold box. It reads, "Who chooses me shall gain what many men desire." Upon reading that, I thought, that's all. That's right. All men come across errand towards here like ants just to see her face. When I came to my senses, I was opening the gold box with the key Portia gave me. Portia was smiling so sweetly, I thought I'd choose the correct box, so I bent down to take out the portrait. But all there was in this was a horrifying skull. In that skull empty's eye socket, there was a small paper scroll. It reads, "All that glitter is not gold. Often have you heard that told. Had you been as wise as bold, young in limb and judgment owed, your answer had not been inscrolled. Fare ye well, your suit is cold." Lucas shakes his head. At that moment, I was half out of my mind, trying to get whatever I could with my charm. I grabbed up Portia's hand desperately without reason. All I got in return was a slap on my face. Well deserved. Lucas is still and silent for a while. He looks intensely sad. "Since I didn't marry Portia, I can't give you my procession, but I'll tell you the truth about the whiskey as promised. That whiskey you brought before definitely has water mixed in. 20% water to be exact. The person who made it mixed the sugar in to hide the taste. But you can't fool me. Please leave now. I want to be alone." Lucas sits heavily and drinks up in Maymaker's solitude. Well, you deserve it. Talk to Admiral Owen. And we teleport. So what did you learn? Has Barry been selling watered down liquor? Yes. The Admiral is still as his face turns stern. You notice his jaw clenched tightly. So it's true, very well, I'll take care of Barry. There's one more thing I'd like to ask of you. If you can complete this task, I'll give you your reward. As you might imagine, it takes a lot of money to run the Commonwealth. Of course, the economy of Belvast is strong right now, so our tax revenue is enough to handle day-to-day expense. But situations do sometimes arise when more money is needed. Can't give you any details, but we're quickly in a situation now, and we need about 1 billion gold very quickly. We have very few ways of getting rich, such as sum of money. So our only option now is to borrow from Erskine Bank. Admiral Owen puts his arm around you and whispers in your ear. I gave him details instruction to Shylock, so please speak with him. Back to Shylock. I thought he has a different company that's not the Erskine Bank. Oh, it's down here. Welcome, Ursa. Good to see you. I apologize for such rude display back at LB Dungeon. Assume that Admiral Owen has told you the details, so would you like to explain things for me? I do not want to know. Very well, then all you need to do is deliver this letter to Keith, the chairman of Erskine Bank. This content are highly sensitive, so do not open this letter. Believe me when I say the fate of Belvast rests in your hands, Ursula. Keith. Keith is the koi guy from Tara, I believe. Welcome, this is Tara, a branch of Erskine Bank. Oh, do you have the letter for me? Keith reads through the letter with pointed curiosity. After reading the letter, Keith puts on a cynical smile. So Admiral Owen of Belfast needs my help. However, 1 billion gold is a significant sum. Even for someone like the Admiral, I cannot lend that money so freely. He rests his chin on his hand thoughtfully. Now, you said your name was Ursula, right? If you can help me with some little things, I'll give you the money. In fact, I'll even give you 100 million gold of your own. Are you interested? Then let's discuss Lady Portia. God damn it. Keith licks his lips and rubs his hand. I know it's hard to believe that someone like me is still unmarried. I mean, I believe it. But it's true. Work keeps me so very busy, you see. Managing the finance of Aaron leaves me no time for dating. Of course, a man of my stature must have a wife to match. Not only am I busy, I simply have not found any woman good enough for me. But then I learned of Lady Portia, sweet, brilliant, rich Portia. I like how he has to say rich. She's perfect for me. Keith continues as he fiddles with the gold ring on his pinky. I'll cut to the chase. I heard all about you from Hans. You're helping Portia with her preparation, correct? All you need to do is give me the answer to the riddle. Do that and Admiral Owen gets his billion and you get 100 million gold of your very own. No, I'll even make you vice chairman of Erskine Bank. All of that money and power can be yours. Now tell me, which box is Portia's portrait in? I'll just say silver. Keith's eye sparkles with excitement. He looks like he's about to burst. I knew you would understand. Wonderful. I'm going to go propose to Portia. Come back here tomorrow if you were right. I'll end up marrying Portia. I'll give you 100 mil and make you vice chairman of the bank. Hey, that's not a single woman in the world that can resist my charm. Keith smirks as he admires himself in the mirror. Can't seem to stop staring at himself. Alright, buddy. Should probably leave so I can get the quest, huh? Alright, I was checking how much longer is this quest. So maybe I could separate it, but it's cool. You lied to me. Keith collapsing in the chair. He rocks him back and forth and speaks with a bitter smile. You know, I didn't believe you from the start. You don't have what it takes to be rich and powerful. You don't seem like a fellow who would sell out a friend. Bro, we're not even friends. I barely even know you. At most, we're like, I don't know, acquaintances or something. I was actually planning to choose that gold box instead. That's when Portia said I have to read the text written on the 3 box to be allowed to choose one. I first looked at the shabby lead box in plain writing. The lead box read, who chooses me must get okay. Obviously, a noble like myself should never hazard everything on some common lead box. Other nonsense. My reason could not allow me to pick that one. I read the inscription in the gold box and in very fancy writing it reads, choose to me shall give what many men desire. I thought Portia was already mine, so I have no intention of lowering myself to the status of many men, as the box implied. So then I finally laid my eye on the silver box in normal writing. The inscription reads, who chooses me shall get as much as he deserves. But I felt like I was just hit lightning at that moment, as much as he deserved. For the chairman of Erskine Bank and the most handsome man of Tara, of course I deserve Portia. Without any hesitation, with full confidence that Portia would be mine, I opened the silver box. Keith grimaced as he remembered and pulls out his hair. All that awaiting me inside was a clown doll, cause you're a clown. Ah, stupid doll that looked just like Pedrick even. Is that why I deserve a wealthy and handsome as I am? Keith's voice is thick with disappointment. My dream of marrying Portia shattered just like that. I didn't even read the note on the doll because I was so angry. I just stormed out of Portia's house. In the end, I was made a fool. Keith shakes his head in bitterness, and so ends my pure desire. Tell me, Ursula, will I ever find you a woman that deserves me? No. I know you're just trying to get on my good side. But perhaps you are right. Maybe there's hope. Even... Bro, I told you no. For someone as rich and perfect as I, Aaron is big world after all. He smirks. Hey, it's not over yet. You can go tell Shylock that billion gold that Admiral Owen requested will be delivered to him in the near future. Erskine Bank ferry. Now you're done your part. Get going. I have a mountain of paperwork to get back to. Keith waits you out of the room half-heartedly and with a heavy sigh turns back to his documents. Alright, back to Belvast. Man, I feel like Shylock's really crucial in this entire thing, right? With all this money going around. Shylock welcomes you warmly, his eyes glare with mirth, even the wrinkles as far as smoothed out. He must have been quite resourceful, Ursula. Frankly, I didn't think Keith would let me borrow the money so easily. Thanks to you, the quality of life all over Belvast will rise. On behalf of the Admiral Owen, you have my sincerest gratitude. Now I have but one more task to ask of you. Shylock glances at you pensively. Just listens quietly. I'm sorry to ask so much of you, but I know that if you just hear me out, you'll understand, Ursula. With an apologetic expression, Shylock speaks slowly. You spent much time in Belvast. As I mentioned, the gap between the rich and the poor is huge in Belvast. The few rich nobles and merchants have hoarded the wealth for themselves, while many commoners cannot even provide for their family. I've tried to help, but there's a limit to what I, or even Admiral Owen, can do. Shylock looks quite depressed. For my part, I have made an agreement with Blatt, the farm manager at Teltien, to secure produce for the poor. It's not much, but I was able to aid many poor individuals here in Belfast with this. Shylock reveals a small box from behind him. In this box, there is cabbage native to Belfast, which is highly resistant to insect and cold. There are Belfast pumpkin seeds as well. If Blatt can use them to increase production at his farm, we can take the excess to feed the poor of the island. Take this box to Blatt and give the cross that Blatt gives you to Hika's mom near Belfast Garden. And whatever you do, don't open the box. Your small effort will bring hope to the poor Belfast, Ursula. Thank you. Shylock takes your hand, his own, and shakes it warmly. Maybe he's not really that bad of a dude, except for his pettiness. But with the bell timer ring, that'll be it for this episode. So everyone is trying to get Portia's heart as we're lying out of our ass to stop them. So Bossino can get a chance, but I guess still something terrible is gonna happen. It's a tragedy for all we know. We know of Shakespeare. Well, you earned your worth. But anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Oh, I should complete this in case there's a cutscene, and there's not. Alright, see ya.